It is now my pleasure to welcome to the stage Kidsave co-founder and CEO, Randi Thompson.
You know, it's so great to have you back with us. You were asking when we knew each other. I know we knew each other like in 2010, but Christine first hosted a gala for us in 2014. And she has been part of the Kidsave family ever since. So congratulations on your 30 years with Fox News and Wednesday's Child, all the great work you do. Keep it up. And Frances. Oh my goodness. Frances, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you do for Kidsave. You are my hero. You really are my real life hero. And a true champion for children. And yes, we did have a very different kind of gala in those days, but we had a lot of fun that night. It was a lot of fun. No one ate, but it was a lot of fun. So we have come a long way. Well, hi everybody. Thank you for being here and for showing up tonight. And by doing so, you're saying something very powerful, because you're saying, yes! There we go. Now tonight, the theme, yes, is very personal to me, because when Kidsave was founded, it was because my co-founder Terry and I said yes. Yes to helping older kids in foster care who were being overlooked. Yes to helping them be seen and known. And yes to helping them have a real chance at family connections. Now, what we didn't know then was how many times we would hear the word no. I mean, in lots of different languages, we heard the word no when we tried to get our programs going. No, these kids are too old. Families won't step forward, no way. And no, over and over again we heard, no, it can't be done. But we believed, yes, it can. And over the last 27 years, from that first yes, that's grown into thousands of yeses from my Kidsave team, from families, from mentors, from volunteers, donors, thank the Lord for the donors, and social workers and advocates. I mean, each yes, you have to remember, each one of these yeses tells a story of another life changed. And you know, there's something else I don't ever want us to forget. The kids themselves have to say yes too. And honestly, theirs is the bravest yes of all, because they're saying yes to opening their hearts again. They're saying yes to trusting another adult. And believe me, they have no reason to trust us. Every adult in their life has failed them. But they're taking that risk and saying yes after years of disappointment to letting themselves hope, years of loss and way too many broken promises. And that kind of yes takes a lot of courage. So one of my greatest joys has been seeing what happens when that courage is met with commitment, with love, and with caring. So when the kids in our program are given a voice and a choice, when they're seen for who they really are, and when they are given the chance to build real relationships instead of simply waiting inside a system, that's when lives change. And that's what Kidsave's all about. So this year, we've reached a really important milestone that I hope everyone in this room can feel proud of. I know my board will feel proud of this. Since we started, more than 30,000 children have been directly helped through our work. More than 30,000 children whose lives have been changed because someone said yes. And when you include the programs, the training, the mentorship we pioneered, that we've shaped, we've championed, Kidsave's work, wait for it, has helped over 1 million children's families and communities in the U.S. and around the world. $1 million, that's the power of yes. So here at home, through Weekend Miracles, I looked at this today and I couldn't believe it. It's our 21st year of connecting kids right here in LA with lifelong mentors and forever families. Our program also continues to thrive in Houston, and in Virginia, we just celebrated our first full year of connections, and we're not stopping there. We're trying to bring Weekend Miracles to as many places as there are problems for kids in care. Our Embrace Peer Mentoring program is matching adults with experienced peer mentors, people who've been in their shoes before, and helping them to build the confidence and navigate the challenges of parenting. If you're a parent, you know that it comes with just a few challenges, and sometimes when a kid has been through a lot, they may be a little bit more. But the support system, they're really a support system for our kids' support system. So we found that it was really important to give that to people, especially people who hadn't parented before. And now all of our families also receive cultural competency training to help them better meet the unique needs of the kids that they have welcomed into their families. And through our Summer Miracles program, we've been helping kids find families across borders since the very beginning of Kidsave. Later tonight, you're going to hear from Joser, and as he shares his story, I want you to remember this. When children get the chance to come here and be hosted, 80 to 90% of them will ultimately find a family that they can count on forever. Yeah, that's really 80 to 90%. Which is why every host family matters. And new opportunities to host are really just around the corner because we have kids coming this summer, but we also have children coming with winter miracles over the holidays. So Lauren, where are you, Lauren? Lauren Recker-Gordon over here can tell you all about that. I figure we've probably got 4 or 5 families here who are just dying to host in the winter, some of our kids. So please go see Lauren. In Sierra Leone, a different part of the world, we're helping kids who've been stuck in orphanages since Ebola. These are kids who've been in orphanages for a long time. And we've recently expanded our efforts to help an incredibly sad, growing problem of children living in the streets find safety and protection. And just this last month, we've started closing orphanages one by one so we can get all those kids back to families and into new adoptive families. Yeah. It's a really effective program. But we're doing more than just building families, we're building futures. You may know that Sierra Leone is one of the poorest countries in the world. And so one of the things we do when we bring kids to kin or new families is we have a microloan program where we're helping caregivers start businesses so they can actually support those kids and build brighter futures for the children they're raising. And then there's Ukraine, where families are still living through what can only be described as hell every day. But Kidsave remains, and remains strong. And this month, our Kidsave Miracle Center turns 2. What began, I think many of you heard me talk about this a couple of years ago, as a little sketch on paper. It's now a living, breathing beacon of hope. And as we speak, 25 children have just arrived at the Miracle Center from the front lines where they've faced trauma, the risk of abduction, and human trafficking. But here in this remarkable place, they're finding safety, healing, a chance to laugh, recover, rest, and for just a little while, simply be kids. But most important, at the center, they're having a chance to find new families. And that is what Yes can build. The center is amazing, but there is so much more we're doing in Ukraine that proves that even in war, Kidsave's model work. Tatiana Stafford is here. Where are you, Tatiana? There. Tatiana's over there, and she would be happy to tell you all about it. In fact, if you get her talking about our corporate mentoring program, you might as well grab a nice tall drink because she'll talk for a really long time. But no matter where kids are in the world, no matter where they are, children need the same thing. They need love, they need stability, and most of all, they need someone who believes their future is still worth fighting for. So as we look ahead, our goal is not to make Kidsave bigger. Our goal is to make our work travel farther, to bring programs like Weekend Miracles to more communities, to build partnerships, training, and systems that others can adopt, and to create more opportunities in more places for somebody to step forward and say yes. Because one yes can change a life, but thousands of yeses can change a system. So thank you again for being here tonight. Thank you for believing in this work. We could not do it without you. Thank you for helping us create more moments when someone says yes and a child's life is changed forever.